That's a good question. The word hieroglyph comes from the Greek words hieros, meaning sacred, and glypho, meaning text.
Oh, sorry folks, it's time for the break. We'll see you in 90 seconds.
If you want to learn something about ancient communications, you could tune into Peach City Radio and hear this show produced in part by Oscar and Harjaz. At the age of 10, these boys are radio programmers and part of a special project at Wilsey Elementary, where kids are learning what it takes to put real radio shows on the air.
It sounds pretty good.
Volunteers at Peach City Community Radio help the students with the ins and outs of broadcasting, things like speaking clearly, choosing music, and preparing for your show by knowing your subject.
First, once you pick a topic, you have to research about it, because you can't go talking about things that aren't true. And then once you got your script, then when you say it, you have to make sure you're not mumbling. You have to speak clearly and loud.
It sort of fades in and then it fades out, and it sounds pretty cool. Adding music. Yeah, it was pretty cool talking about a subject that I like on the radio.
So you're doing your script in there, and then you're going to do the Audacity stuff. And are you guys going to have some music in the background, or?
No, I think we'll just leave it.
Leave it like that? Okay.
Claire Thompson leads the class, and beyond learning the technology, she wants the kids to become smart listeners.
I want the students to see themselves as creators and not just consumers. So to realize that they can produce something that sounds really polished. They can do it in the classroom, they can do it from home. And I think it does allow them to be a little bit more critical in their consumption of media. Just sort of thinking about how did they create this? Like you said, is that real what they're seeing, or is it an effect that someone's put on there? So I think all of those are really great things for them to learn.
When we researched, the hardest part was phrasing the words correctly. The easiest part was finding music and breaks.
What did you guys decide with your music? Did you cut off a little bit more?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
And I think when we get over here, if we do,
Some of the students went on and did other things as well, like funny ads or some humorous stuff. But they did research, they wrote scripts, they did the technical aspects of recording and then learning how to properly edit. And that's where, with the Peach City Radio folks coming in, that was really helpful, getting tips and tricks on how to make things sound smooth and come together well. Trying to make sure that you're not getting the popping P's or the mic sound, and is it working out a bit better? They listen to radio differently now because they've created it and they've seen how professionals create it. And I'm hoping with community radio building in Penticton that some of the students that went through last year will think, you know what, I could do that too. I could go out and produce radio that's on the air in Penticton.